Some of the most memorable arcade games from the early 80s have simple graphics, music and gameplay. This makes them easy to pick up but notoriously difficult. It's the perfect combination to keep those credits rolling in, and today's review is no exception. Here is Noobs' game review of Burger Time. Burger Time was released into the arcades in 1982 by Data East. Data East ended up with a fantastic back catalogue of games, with titles such as Bad Dudes vs Dragon Ninja, Karate Champ and Windjammers to name a few. They were a staple in the arcade and home computer industry until 2003 when they went bankrupt. However, some 20 years before this, they created Burger Time. Burger Time is a platform maze game where the idea is to get all the components of your burger to the bottom of the screen without getting caught by any of the various condiments or foodstuffs that are out to get you. You release the burger pieces by running over them and fully releasing them onto the platform below. If they hit another piece, that falls domino-like to the next level. Any baddies caught underneath are squished, but only to respawn soon after. You control the chef, Peter Pepper, who can move in any of the directions and up ladders. As mentioned earlier, there are baddies, and these come in the shape of Mr. Hot Dog, Mr. Pickle and Mr. Egg. You can get rid of them for a bit by squashing them with burger pieces, or you can freeze them with the limited pepper spray you have. If you manage to drop a burger piece with an enemy on it, the burger piece falls 2 floors rather than 1. Like in Pac-Man, bonus items appear for you to increase your score. Remember, this is 1982 where high scores were important, and extra lives are awarded at various score intervals depending on the dip switch settings in the arcade itself. The game continues throughout ever increasingly difficult mazes until Peter dies. This is done if the enemies touch you. Once you lose all your lives, it's game over. No continues. It was brutal in the early 80s. This game is tough, and getting up and down those ladders does take some precision with your joystick. The enemies are relentless in the pursuit of Peter, and you soon find yourself with nowhere to go, so use the pepper spray only when needed, as it is a limited supply. The game was ported to most consoles at the time, along with 8-bit computers. This game has a cult following these days, and even the arcade company Arcade 1-Up have dedicated a new cabinet to it, which has been released this year. The character of Peter Pepper had cameos in the Wreck-It Ralph films and also in Pixels, and it's good to see these arcade classics getting a nod. Overall, I found myself having a blast with this game. It's easy to think that just because the graphics and sound are not 4K digital quality that the game itself isn't any good, but give Burger Time a shot and you won't be disappointed. It's flipping awesome. So, sorry about that when it's late. That's all for this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Noob Game Reviews.